ChatGPT can boost your IELTS score if used the right way, but used the wrong way, and it can keep you stuck for a while. At any single time, probably 1,000 students are taking our courses. So I often begin my morning by answering their questions. And one day I found this message from Rahul. ChatGPT always gives me band 6 for my essays, but I must get at least a 7 for my masters. How can I improve? My exam is coming in less than 2 weeks. I checked his answers and something was off. So I ran a little experiment. I fed Rahul's essays into ChatGPT. Then I submitted my own. And finally, I sent official IELTS experts' answers. And then I did something most students never do. I asked a real IELTS examiner, a former examiner, to score them. And let me tell you, the results will change the way you use ChatGPT once and for all. But let's start at the beginning. There are some amazing free ways you can use ChatGPT to pass IELTS faster. I'd say the first thing is a game changer for IELTS speaking. So open the app on your phone and start the voice chat. I've played with different prompts and here is what works best. ChatGPT, help me practice my IELTS speaking. Use common Part 1 topics. Ask 3 or 4 questions per topic, then switch to the next topic. Wait for my answer for 5 seconds before asking me the next question. Okay?
What's your favorite meal?
Well, I would say that I love pasta. I just eat so many pasta dishes. I cook them at home, I order them in restaurants, and when I don't have them, I usually crave them.
Do you have a favorite type of pasta or a go-to recipe you like to cook?
Oh, I really like to cook aubergine pasta with tomato sauce. Basically, I just fry some aubergines, peppers, and onion, a little bit of garlic, and I add some passata or just chopped tomatoes, and I cook them for some time until the sauce caramelizes, and then I just add my pasta. This is a great way to practice, but probably that's not how you improve most. So instead, try this. Switch to the text mode, copy your answer, and enter with this prompt. Improve my answer, keep the tone conversational. The answer should be under 20 seconds in length. Okay, so here is the new version. I'd say I'm a huge pasta fan. I cook it at home, order it at restaurants, and if I go too long without it, I start craving it. It's just one of those foods I never get tired of. Yeah, that's good. That's more polished. You can also ask it to give you some topic-specific vocabulary for this answer. Okay, and it actually came up with a whole list of words, and I like expressions most. A pasta lover, go-to meal, comfort food, hit the spot, craving a bowl of... And you can also ask it to give you a more advanced version of this answer. I'm absolutely obsessed with pasta. Whether it's a rich creamy Alfredo or a classic bolognese, you don't have to mention pasta dishes by name. I find myself cooking it at home, ordering at restaurants, and craving it when I go too long without it. It's my ultimate comfort food, versatile, satisfying, and always hits the spot. That's very good. ChatGPT is truly impressive for speaking, but I think it can help you even more in writing. Let me use my laptop for this. A common problem my students experience in writing task 2 is they simply don't know what to write about. So getting some ideas about the topic definitely helps. For example, take this essay question. In the future, robots will do more and more jobs instead of humans. Does this development have more advantages or disadvantages? And we can use the following prompt. Give me 5 advantages and 5 disadvantages for my IELTS writing task 2 essay, and we add the topic. And here you go. So first, the advantages: increased efficiency and productivity, reduction in human error, safer working conditions. Yes. Disadvantages: mass unemployment, loss of skill, high costs. Yeah, number 5, security and privacy risks. Basically, don't take all of them, select 2 or 3 best ones and use them in your essay. For example, for the disadvantages, I would use number 1, mass unemployment, and number 5, security and privacy risks. So write your essay and then post it to ChatGPT with the following prompt. Proofread this essay. Only correct obvious mistakes. Give me the list of corrections below. We post the essay, so I'm posting Rahul's essay, and here is the list of corrections. People's lives should be people's lives, plural, yes. On number 4, a growing amount of jobs should be a growing number of jobs, and so on. Yes, so we have a full list of items. Some of these are style corrections, that's why I like to point out give me obvious mistakes, but most are either mistakes or just some unnatural use of language, so it's better to change that for sure. Next, I really like using this prompt. Improve this essay. Make sure my position is clear. Pay attention to coherence and cohesion. And we get the new version of the essay, and you can track changes and see how you could incorporate these improvements into your writing. If you have any questions, you can ask. For example, you can select a certain phrase and ask to explain the grammar. For example, has been expanding. What verb tense is it? How to use it? And here you go. That's the present perfect continuous, and we use it for an action that started in the past and is still continuing in the present. The role of artificial intelligence has been expanding over the past few decades. Yeah, that's very good. Many students ask ChatGPT to write an essay for them, and you can, but just typing write a band 9 answer usually doesn't give the best results. Instead, start with selecting ideas like we did earlier, and then use this prompt. Write a sample essay on the topic using the following structure. Keep the style formal, and then you post your essay structure. And it turns it into an essay. It's not perfect. It's a bit lengthy for sure, but if you want to see an example of how to turn certain ideas into an essay, that's a good start. And if you tell it how to amend it, it can do an even better job. Now, let's return to my experiment and compare the band scores that ChatGPT gives to those of a human professionally trained former examiner. So let me submit Rahul's answer to ChatGPT. Please give us the band scores. Check it against the IELTS band descriptors, and here are the results. So between 6.57 or 6.5, or even as low as 5.5 for grammar. Yeah, so overall 6.5, which would be a clear fail for him because Rahul's got an offer for a top UK university, which requires at least a 7 in each section. But doesn't feel quite right to me, so let me submit my sample answer to the same topic. So ChatGPT score this essay, and the results are between 7 and 7.5. Apart from grammar, with 6.57. And it keeps referring to some minor grammatical issues and minor errors. Although this essay was like triple checked by former examiners, by professional proofreaders. There are no minor errors. Anyways, so it gave me 7.5, and then I found This model answer in Cambridge English practice tests. So usually they give students replies with their scores, but this one was written by their expert. So ChatGPT, is it any good? Look at that. 7,676. And actually the overall score of 6.5, it says it should be rounded down to 6. No, it won't be rounded down. Apparently, the expert could not study at university. After looking at these results, I asked our examiner to rescore all these answers. And the results came as follows. IELTS expert, band 8.59, as expected. My essay, band 8.59, that's very nice to hear. And Rahul's 7.5. Actually, since I started working on this video, Rahul took his exam and received a 9 in listening, an 8 in reading. In writing, his score is 7 and 7.5 in speaking, so an overall score of a band 8. So he's coming to do his master's in London and I hope to meet him personally in autumn. ChatGPT is a powerful tool, but if you want to keep your motivation and sanity, don't ask it about your band scores. Instead, learn how to meet every single band 7 plus requirement in your essay by watching this video. Thank you so much for watching me today. Good luck with your preparation and your exam. Bye!